Hello, welcome to episode 78 of No Holds Barred Pod. That's Sal Dodgson.
And that's Don McGowan. I'm
Hello.
back. Thank you
Sal's
for
back.
doing it without me last time.
Yes, all right.
I'm still toast. I'm just dressed now. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a hell of a few weeks.
Yeah.
And it didn't go how I thought it was going to. And it was, to be fair, probably as stressful as if I had a canvassed. Just other things happened, didn't they?
Yeah. Took it out of you massively.
Which, yeah, well, the happening, which I'll sort of go into a little bit now, was essentially that we outed the now councillor for Haydock, Stephen Mosdell, because he was doing hardcore porn accessible to 13-year-olds until yesterday when he closed it down. Weird timing. Yesterday.
Well, that's because, do you know, that's because Reform UK Exposed posted about it yesterday. And they had hundreds of thousands of views on it. That's why. Even though I posted it to them a few weeks ago. Yeah, they're great.
I knew they'd do us good.
Yeah.
But more than that, I've been investigating the Haydock in Bloom business, not registered anywhere, not registered for charity, not registered for tax. The council have been trying to get him to register as a charity. He refuses. He is utterly unaccountable for thousands and thousands of pounds that decent people are giving him to improve the area. And apparently he likes a flusser, by the by.
Oh, really?
But he's unaccountable as well. And since then, we now have proof that he actually goes around having sex in public, which is illegal. And we outed this, and then I was threatened by my local Green Party with sanctions for speaking about it, when turns out they already knew.
Yeah.
So I'm in a bit of a predicament, but our devastating local election results resulted in Reform picking up 34 seats. Soon to be 33, I would hope. And the Greens lost the 2 seats that they had and gained none. And I think those two things might be connected.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm going to pursue it because I don't stand for being gaslit anymore now.
Yeah.
So we're going to see where that takes us. But I have no issues with the Green Party per se. But I do have issues with the way that was handled entirely. Notwithstanding, they waited 2 days till we put it out to even come and talk to us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so
and
that's why I didn't canvass, because I did not.
Fair enough.
I'm still undecided on whether I'm sticking with the Green Party, given the local executives' seeming incompetence.
Yeah, because they asked you for us to edit the bit out of the podcast, which we did, and asked me to edit the article that I'd written, which we did out of good faith. But then, still nothing happened. And as you say, they lost their seats and got none. And the connections that you've told me about seem to run back and forth between those guys in Reform and those guys in the Green Party, which is such a bizarre kind of connection, isn't it? To have those two factions kind of.
Well, I know it's because
local, but
I'd have thought common sense would tell you that if you're making a decision about somebody and you know them personally, you have to recuse yourself.
Yeah, exactly. It should be. That's exactly.
And if everybody knows him, run it up the chain.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean that's in theory that's what should happen, shouldn't?
I told several of them about Simon Harris as well, and I don't know if anything was done about that.
Which one's
I
he?
asked them to run it. Simon Harris, the Phil video, the guy that took $400 grand from Essex Council.
Simon.
Because he was running for the Greens, and I'm like, this is an improper person. If you want integrity,
that's a whole story.
So
isn't it? But...
I don't really know where I stand right now, but it's been an interesting ride, and it will be continued.
Yeah,
I just don't know how it's going to pan out.
Yeah.
But on a personal level, I am sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
But, and I'm not holding that against the Green Party, because they were fighting, we were all fighting a £30 million machine.
Yeah, exactly. The amount of money Reform ploughed into that.
It's like trying to beat Man City when they first got their bungs. You can't do it.
Totally.
They've bought everything because everything is now for sale because capitalism is insane.
Yep, for sure it is.
And now we've got the far right. I mean, not even marching on our doorstep. They're in situ.
I mean, I think I said to you on message that the only hope is that every single Reform Council so far has done terribly and they've failed in their job. So
yeah, but who gets damaged in the meantime?
Well, no, that's it.
Who's public enemy number one?
Yeah,
the vulnerable and the disabled and the kids. They are sick.
Yeah. I saw you? Was it today? I think it was.
Oh, what I will say
go on.
In defence of my locale, I bafflingly, for doing absolutely nothing, got over 500 votes. Thank you, Paul, for finding that out for me because I wasn't going to look.
Yeah.
But my locale swerved every other ward in the town and went Lib Dem.
Oh, did it?
That's keeping me going.
Oh, that's good. What was it before Labour, your ward?
No, it was Lib Dem.
It was Lib Dem, so it's held that, has it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah.
And that's fabulous. So I'm trying to keep hold of the good things that...
Exactly. A ray of light, just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it was a strange thing overall, like the whole thing. I mean...
Oh, it's rabid.
Reform did well, obviously, but they didn't do as well as everyone thought they would, and as well as they made out.
Isn't it only the Greens whose vote share went up?
Yeah, I've got it here. Where is it? Yeah, so Reform's vote share fell by 4 points since last year, from 30 to 26%. Labour's only fell 3 points, and the Green Party increased by +7. So yeah, the Greens went up considerably. Well, I mean, in the overall kind of relative picture, they probably did better than any of the others. So yeah,
imagine I would have done if there hadn't been an entire week dedicated to anti-Semitic attacks of a Jewish man.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean that media
sick motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, the media leading up to it, and they're still at it with Zach Polanski, aren't they?
I know. And he's already he's paid that money back and apologised in the same day. Imagine if the rest of those treacherous bastards did that.
Council tax, but it came out this afternoon that in that group of houseboats that he lived on, I think there was 20-something boats, but only one of them paid council tax. So it wasn't just Zach Polanski; it was the whole scheme hadn't been charged properly by the council, so it wasn't actually his fault. I mean, it's just.
Do you know what? I've never been so disappointed in Dan Needle. You can tell who's just got a contract with one of them fucking papers, can't you?
Oh, what paper's he gone to?
I thought isn't he writing for the Times or the Telegraph now?
Oh, he works for the Times. He works with Gabriel Progrin, doesn't he? But yeah.
But he went for, if you read his post, the thread he put out this morning, he goes on about Zach Polanski avoiding £3,000 of council tax, and it's a whole thread, and literally at the bottom it's like, and so he probably owes £70 in a fine. Oh, was that worth a thread, was it? You shitbag.
I didn't read that, actually. I haven't seen it. But, it's pathetic, isn't it?
I swear down.
I wrote
now let's talk about £5 million and £785,000 and £400,000 and £500,000 for Lord Bamford and what about them?
I know.
Do you know what? In his defence, Dan Needle does also report about them, or has done, but he seems to just be a gun for hire at the moment.
Yeah, he did. I saw something he put out yesterday saying, or the day before, said, maybe in the future, he was just joking, but he said maybe in the future, when I investigate politicians, I'll just put it out without their name for 7 days and then see what happens and then release their names after 7 days just to see the reaction or not that it gets without the name attached. And he was joking, but actually in
it's
real
a valid
terms,
point.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea, I think, because
I
think you find very little interest in something like a £70 fine on a fucking houseboat, or Richard Tose's 601,000 that he's avoided so far, apparently, allegedly. So yeah. But the media's off the chain, and it's just nuts. Oh, go on. Oh, you got your cushion.
This is going to go soon.
Yeah, you're just going to pop a hole in it.
That'd just make me day, that wouldn't it? If it...
face. Oh no, that wouldn't be a good start.
Let's swerve away from that one.
Yeah. I was going to say, should we carry on with reform, or do you want to more pressingly talk about what's happening today and the last few days with
I mean,
Starmer shit show that's going on? I know you have opinions.
Well, that's why I do this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do have opinions, but all things considered, the way things are, I'm all out of fucks.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't give a shit. I'm all for disruption. How much worse can it get?
Oh, we can get
Fuck
worse,
it, I don't care. Well, probably, but for those of us who've been living with worse for 16 years, and what?
Yeah, I know.
I know I'm in a very bad place today, and I'll be back to normal at some point when I'm more rested and I've come to terms with what's going on. But as far as the Labour Party are concerned, they can get to fuck.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sorry,
I think
it's not particularly helpful. It's just where I am.
That's fine. Personally, I think it's just it's massively unhelpful to the country if they boot Starmer now. Not because of a position of being a Starmer fanboy, which is, you know I'm not. I just think we're in such a fucking mess, nationally and globally, that if we start a Labour leadership election that goes on for months, and then they put in fucking God knows Angela Rayner or God forbid Wes Streeting, are the media going to give them a break and let them get on with it? Of course they're fucking not. So
maybe if they regulated the fucking media, because it's their jobs. Right, now, listen, can I just say this really slowly? And I'd like you to clip it afterwards and send it to me, because I need to say this to so many people, right?
Go for it.
The media are out of control because the government successively refused to regulate them. It is Starmer's own fault that the media are battering him because he lied about implementing Leveson 2. Do you understand yet? Thank you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Leveson 2. I mean, Leveson 2 is not even remotely close enough to what we need anyway. I think Leveson 2, but like expanded, has to happen now. But
this is the same with everything, Don. Until they call like a national emergency, like the end of World War II, and reset everything, it's never going to get better. But they won't, because the capitalists are in charge, and they're the ones making the money out of disaster and everyone being in a terrible place.
Yeah.
I've got 16 years of experience of it. This is what's happening. And it's affecting the middle classes now, and they're screaming.
Yeah,
Get on board.
Yeah.
Labour are not where it's at. I swear to God. I just can't. All the people, the Starmer's such a... I know what you're saying, and I get it. But you just said yourself, it's just going to go on and on and on until we stop this clown show of dickhead capitalists and being occupied by Israel. Nothing's going to change.
No. No, you're probably right. I don't know where it ends, and I wrote this big article today about it. It's just called Media Madness, and it's
in a big green rupture
about that. Yeah, but I mean, if Zach Polanski, if there was somehow any way that ever happened, became Prime Minister, they wouldn't leave him be, would they? I mean, Kemi Badenoch,
unregulated,
no, it's a forever thing now, I think, and as you said, until something resets,
it'll kill us all.
Yeah.
2073.
Oh, shit.
One of our new members has watched 2073 off the back of me on one of these pods. Yeah.
Have they? Oh.
Yeah.
Well done.
Pixie Cat Purgator, I'm giving you a shout out, my mate.
Oh, well done, Pixie. I've still not
watched it after about a year. Oh, my God, it's so validating. And I went, see? Doesn't make you feel bad. It makes you go, yeah, we're right.
This is it. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I think the addiction to drama that we've got in this country, fed by the media now, like
100%.
What I wrote in my article today is that it started in 2016 with Cameron when he resigned over Brexit, and then, bits and bobs before that. But what did we have? So in the last 36 years we've had 9 prime ministers, which
It's
is
a
not...
psycho reality.
Yeah, but if you spread that equally, that would be for 4 years each. But we've only had 3 of those that have served a full term. I mean, only
And they've all
Cameron...
been absolutely fucking diabolical. Every single one of them.
Well, Major, Cameron and Blair served over a full term, but the rest of them, and specifically since Cameron left, we've had 6. And the longest anyone's lasted is Boris Johnson, 3 years and 40
the thick PPE
days.
fucking capitalists on the payroll of big business.
Yeah. But it's this psychodrama, this addiction that we have.
It's not a drama because it's real.
No, but I think the media make it into a drama. I think they're feeding this.
Oh, of course, it's like EastEnders on steroids. It's unreal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But because they're so desperate, because
they're all a part of it, though. To them, this is their normal. They think it's acceptable because they left sanity a long time past.
But I think it all started with the Brexit sagas, didn't it? Like,
did
Theresa May, the voting
see them
shit.
outside Downing Street this afternoon?
Yeah. But we've had that before, haven't we? But yeah,
Beth Rigby grabbing a boom to hold herself and trying to get a grip. Ironic because it's the grip who holds the boom, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, she actually literally needs a grip. But yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's absolute madness, and that's what spurred me on to write my article. But because everything's
it's White House. It's the fucking White House. It's catching.
Yeah, but because Sky News has to operate like TikTok, like Mr. Beast, like a YouTuber, or the BBC has to, that's how they have to frame all of their news now, because that they have to get clicks. It's all about clicks. Whatever happens, it's about online clicks, and so that's how everything is now framed as breaking. I said in my article, I said just regulate the term breaking news, because fucking Rachel Reeves getting a haircut is not breaking news. We don't need to get pinged on our phones and see it on the telly when Rachel Reeves gets a haircut, or Keir Starmer gets a fucking cup of tea, whatever.
Or Angela Rayner stops vaping.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Perfect example. Fucking stop calling everything breaking news. It's just destroying our brains.
It's the feeding frenzy to fill the 24/7 cycle.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is.
But they've lost their fucking minds while they've let it all happen.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt, it's getting worse and worse and worse.
There's a reason for propriety, not just to piss off people who want to be naughty.
Yeah.
Because we all need to live on this rock and share it.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to collaborate, not compete.
I know. But that involves kind of,
they're insane people. They're not journalists anymore. They're fully oh my God, Lewis Goodall before. Oh, Starmer's finished now.
But
you see, if he'd have said that 2 years ago, I'd have thought, ooh, now I'm just
exactly.
shut up.
Yeah, that's it. It's just
for clicks. Shit for clicks.
I know. Yeah, 100%. We're so driven by this instant kind of gratification of social media.
That's why we struggle, because we refuse to play the game.
Yeah, totally.
I think totally. Partly.
I know, it's sorry. Yeah.
I don't want to be sensationalist. I just want people to know where they can come and get absolute facts and sort of solid knowledge from.
Yeah.
But I think when we had Alex on, we were talking about Adam Mockler and some of the young YouTubers in America. I actively starting to hate them because they're putting out so much slop. Like Jack Cocherel is another one.
Yeah.
And it's just nonsense. And I need to unsubscribe, really. But occasionally I'll still get a snippet from them. But it's just dog shit.
Yeah, it's self-perpetuating.
Nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. It's self-perpetuating, because once you've started that kind of snowball going, you have to keep rolling with it, and everything then has to be bigger and more hyped and more sensational every time you put it out. And that's why we end up with fucking Beth Rigby tripping over a broom screaming, I'm tethered outside Downing Street this afternoon, desperately trying to get a mic under
fucking
John Healy's fucking nose, or whatever it was she was trying to get. I mean, it's insane. It's just insane. And I saw Sophie Ridge put out a video earlier as well, and she just did a pan round of the media, and the amount of people looking at that front door, which isn't going to open, let's be honest, and they're just staring at a fucking door. It's like,
do you know what I found? Well, I learned something earlier that, to be honest, I think I knew and I forgot because it's utterly useless information, but it is upsetting to me.
That's the best
because I
information.
really like the comedian Greg Davis a lot.
Me
I think
too.
he's very nice, very funny.
Are you going to ruin him for us?
He used to be in a long-term relationship with Liz fucking Kendall.
Did he?
I know. That's what I said. But then the more I thought about it, I'm like, I think I knew that. But
Oh, I definitely didn't know that.
Oh, it's devastating. Yeah.
It's getting. I can't.
I only say that because she came out of Downing Street like a bulldog chewing a wasp.
I saw that. Yeah.
Is she ever not angry?
Resting anger face. Yeah, she definitely. She's very snippy, isn't she, old Liz?
She's a piece of
I can't.
I know.
Can't imagine Greg Davies.
She's such a hateful bitch.
Yeah, maybe that's just a political persona. Maybe she's lovely in real life. I can't say it, but you never.
Behave.
I know. Sorry.
Maybe she got kicked in the head by a horse.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Dan Hodges of this world have got a lot to answer for, and the Beth Rigbys and the Sam Coates and.
Well, I tell you what. Something just occurred to me. I tell you what, you could put in a little clip here that will give those fake journalists a run for their money. Somebody actually questioning Nigel Farage to his face.
Oh yeah, which one's this?
Sort of. Last Thursday down at the lakeside, when I took my camera.
Yes, we can put that in. Absolutely, put that in. Yeah.
Clip the beginning bit about me being a novice and losing my microphone, and put in the bit where we all got to shout questions at him while he walked away because he will only talk to people that agree with him. Yeah.
Let's put that in. I'll put that in now. This is Sal. Last Thursday, was it? Did you say? Yeah, it was.
I can't remember.
Or
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It was the day before.
That's right.
The local.
And he was up in your neck of the woods, and you went to go see him. This is the
cheeky bastard.
Sal giving him a proper grilling. Watch this.
When are you going to debate Zach, Nigel? When are you going to give him the platform to flatten you like you know he's going to? You're scared.
Take him on.
You're scared, Nigel. Anywhere but Clacton tour again.
You introduced guilt to the Russians.
Have you got anything left out your 5 million? I hope you're paying these guys security top whack.
I hope you lot have all got private health care, you melons.
That's treated.
Thought you've got private healthcare, people.
All right, cool. Yeah,
He smirked at me as well, the cheeky, cheesy bastard.
Yeah, you can see him looking at you when you were shouting at him as well. It's like,
do you know what's really upsetting? I had so much content from, because there's a great big dam up the East Lancs, and there's like a Toby Carvery on it, and like halfway round there's like another bar. Now, I've only ever seen it closed. I thought it was a members sailing thing or whatever.
Right.
Turns out it's not. It's just a pub/cafe people can go to.
Okay.
And they'd hired it out, which, if I ever give it some thought, interesting choice of venue. Very off the beaten path, away from the public eye. But they had 3/4 security guys who we were sort of sat on the benches, and they had that stupid bus that they got for the tax jobby, petrol tax. And they all went and because we turned up and my gang just went in and sat down. And I'm like, oh, you're all brave. We're just sitting amongst them, okay?
Yeah, why not?
And it was fine, and because it was just a bar. It's just because I was unfamiliar with it in a bit. And it was fine. And then they all went over to the coach for a photo op, at which point Nobed hadn't even turned up. Because they were all saying, he's in having a pint. I said, I bet he's not. I bet he's just going to turn up, get out of a car, take his photos and fuck off again. Lo and behold, exactly what he did.
Yeah.
So so we all sort of moved over so that we could observe the happening. And these 3 security guards, I'll send you some screenshots to put up. The older guy was actually very good at putting on a front of being very pleasant.
Right.
Is my estimation, but he was really nice and quite friendly. He did stop us and ask if we were bringing eggs in. We were like, we're grown adults, mate. What are you talking about? It's cost of living crisis on.
Yeah, can't fucking afford eggs to throw at that twat.
Yeah, but the young ones were like, one of them was taking photos of everybody's reg that we turned up with. But they're all just stood there and they're like, can you stop here? Don't go any further. And I'm like, this is public land. What's your authority? Yeah. Exactly. Where's your little seer badge? I'm not seeing that.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you to tell me to stand wherever, you know? But we weren't there to cause trouble because we never are. So we had a bit of back and forth. And to be fair, we had quite a bit of banter. Mainly at their expense with the older fella. Who was, he knew what you'd know. I knew his face, you'd know his face. You probably know who he is.
I think so. Dan Dukes was there, I know, I saw from your video, yeah. Who's always with Farage, yeah. Dan Dukes, he's always there. Him, he was a younger guy, blonde hair. Yeah,
he's the one that was taken off photo reg, proper cockney wanker, yeah.
Yeah, that's him. He's always with Farage,
yeah, because the Rozzers turned up. There were 6 police. 6 police. Have I said this already?
No, because
there were 6 police more than there were for the entire pro-Palestine march in Liverpool for the 300 people.
Yeah,
it's worth noting.
Well, of course,
we didn't need any police because we're not hateful, horrible bastards.
Yeah,
and afterwards, he'd buggered off. His security guys were still there, and they started trying to needle the couple of anti-fascist guys that were with us in front of the busies. And the police, I swear down, the police said to my friend, listen, mate, don't make this political.
Fucking what? As opposed
to what? I lost my mind. Oh, are you fucking joking? Farage is 50 metres away. What are you talking about? Don't make it political, you imbecile.
Why do you think we're here? Oh, my God.
Dear.
That's weird.
So it was, but, oh, God, it was horrible. Yeah. What was most annoying was that I predicted his route and then, because I'm new to the scene, didn't have the cojones to go, no, I really do think we should go. And it turned out when we were waiting for him to tip up, he was where I thought he was going to be, knocking on doors. But it's gone around the very, very, very most deprived of areas.
Yeah, I saw some of your clips knocking on the doors from St Helens, yeah. But I assume he turned up by helicopter like he does and in a field somewhere and then got Range Rovered into the town.
Entirely possible he could have done that at Sherdley Park. Don't know though. He just turned up. There was just a motorcade of 3 big black vehicles.
Yeah. Oh, he's so full of his own self-importance. It's ridiculous.
I just need him to debate Zach Polanski. That's what I need. That's what I need to fulfil the hope that's gone from my soul.
I know. I wish it could happen, but
he's going to have to at some point.
In theory, yeah.
Oh God! I mean,
I don't know.
I don't like your lack of optimism.
I know.
Because you're normally much more optimistic than I am.
I've just been writing and thinking about this whole fucking situation because things have changed so much over the last week, since before the local elections, and I think the whole Starmer situation is. I'm not worried about Keir Starmer personally if he goes, if he doesn't go, whatever. But I am worried about the state of our country more than anything, and
the consequences.
Yeah, exactly. The ramifications if it does happen, and it you know what it's going to lead to. Farage, he already put out a tweet last night saying, if Starmer goes, that's 3 prime ministers I've brought down or something like this, and it's but that's
what
exactly
insane.
But he claims credit for absolutely everything that's nothing to do with him. I assume he's talking about. Yeah, David Cameron. I mean, David Cameron, you can see, because of Brexit. Theresa May, maybe because of Brexit.
Yeah, but you could say Boris brought Cameron down in that way, couldn't you?
Yeah, true. And also Theresa May. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What do Farage and Boris have in common this week?
Yeah, they were both gifted £1 million by Christopher Harborne.
Isn't that interesting, Dom?
On the very same day.
Could you tell us about that?
Well, yeah, we're trying to that came out this morning. Ben Habib, remember him, appeared in the news, sort of out of nowhere.
Claire Fox fame. What the fuck's that about?
Yeah, exactly. he appeared on an episode of a guy called Paul Thorpe's podcast, and I didn't know who Paul Thorpe was, so I looked him up. He says on his bio, Paul Thorpe was one of the UK's leading and most established independent watch dealers.
Oh, well then. Well, you've got me there. Couldn't find a more solid base if you tried. Please proceed.
He is now a journalist, social media influencer, crime fighter, and campaigner. He's got 304,000 subs on his YouTube, though, because it's so easy if you're far right. He's a far right fucking reform mouthpiece, like they all are. You know, like well, he's sort of far right. He doesn't seem to care whether it's reform or restore or whatever. But yeah, so Ben Habib was on there this morning, and he basically came out and said that Nigel Farage and Boris Johnson were paid £1 million each by Christopher Harborne to rig the election in favour of Boris Johnson. This was in 2019. He also claims that the undeclared £5 million gift Farage received in 2024 was payment for Farage to then take over as party leader as Reform UK and stand in Clacton. I think we're all kind of pretty much accepting of that fact now. He then went on to say that Harborne gave the Brexit Party, not before they became Reform, £14 million in total and attempted to break electoral law by hiding his identity so he could give more. So that was what popped up this morning from Ben Habib. And it's something one finance guy and I have been talking about. Go on.
Is Ben Habib the leak?
I don't know.
Because nobody knows, do they? That's what.
No one knows.
Because the only reaction I've seen from Farage is absolute rage that somebody hacked the information in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
That you've been found out. Typical narcissist.
Mm. Well, like, I don't know where the leak came from. I said to one finance guy we've been messaging over the last few days about Harborne. We found a certain name in the electoral register, a donor to Reform, and he and I both agree that it's an alias for Harborne because it's got. One finance guy's gone back through like family trees, you know, like genealogy stuff and all sorts, and he's been sending me all these images. Yeah, he's properly on it, and awesome. It's a family name and it's linked to Harborne, so we think we've almost got proof, or he's almost got proof that Harborne has been donating through other names as well, which would tie in with what Ben Habib said this morning. So we're almost at the point of proving that, because we know that George Cottrell gave £750,000 through his mum's name. Because that's clearly nothing to do with her. But what I said to one finance guy this morning was, that makes it interesting. Last year I had 2 DMs from 2 significant people just out of the blue. First one was from Catherine Blakelock, who was the founder of UKIP. She messaged me out of the blue last year, and I've never mentioned it because nothing came of it. But she said to me then that you're on the tip of the iceberg. It's when I was talking about donations last year. She said, this is the tip of the iceberg. There's more to come for this, but you don't know the half of it.
How did you keep that to yourself?
Well, because it never came to anything. Because I pressed her for some more information, but she wasn't.
It's a smoking gun, though.
Yeah, but she didn't give me any detail, and I asked her more questions, but she wasn't prepared to go any further. And then the other one last year was Henry Bolton. Henry Bolton DM'd me out of the blue last year as well.
I hate him.
Yeah, well, but he basically said to me that he is engineering the downfall of Farage, and that was last year. He told me.
Oh, fuck off. He's an arsehole.
He said to me that that Farage can't become prime minister, basically, and he's working hard on that not happening. So, but he was part of UKIP as well.
I'm not being funny. It's a bit too late for that, Henry. You fucking shit stain.
Yeah,
you've literally supported him all through Brexit. You baldy, American living, treacherous, baldy. I actually like bald men. Shithead. I hate Henry Bolton. He's just such a pointless waste of space.
Yeah, he's back in the UK. He works for the Social Democratic Party now. He's there.
Fucking who? What?
Well, exactly.
He's now a Social Democrat. Get bent. What?
He is. Apparently that's...
And the Social Democrats are people who had that massive sex scandal, and it was a big cover-up instead of people facing accountability. Is that them?
Oh,
I might be getting them confused with the Socialist Workers' Party. I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
no worries. Yeah, they don't have any, what's the word? Controversies on their Wikipedia, just flicking through. It's SDP. Yeah. No, they're sort of based in Manchester. But anyway. Anyway, so back to... Yeah, so as you say, it's a bit too little too late from these people to
People like Henry
chirping.
Bolton made Farage.
Yeah, but also Catherine Blakelock, she formed UKIP with him.
Yeah,
and,
true.
yeah, you know, so...
She's just less on my radar, annoying me.
Yeah. But she has a big spat with Farage because he transferred all the shares of UKIP or whatever it was at that point.
That was her, wasn't it? Yeah.
Into his own name and left her high and dry, basically. So she fucking hates him because of that. But yeah,
vengeance.
So... Yeah, exactly. So that's what's come out in the news today about the Reform kind of donation scandal. But as we said earlier, it's sort of it's completely eclipsed by Starmergate or whatever's going to happen in Downing Street at the moment. So I hope whenever that plays out eventually, then the media will return to Farage. But, I won't hold my fucking breath. But
I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks this whole Starmer Ferrari is just playing for time.
With who? With Farage?
With Starmer, because the press aren't going to let go, are they?
No, they're not.
So,
no.
And I only say that because what the lady whose name escapes me has done, Jane West, am I making that up?
Catherine West.
No,
yeah.
Sorry, Jane, you're off.
No, Jane's one of our Patreons.
I know, that's what I get confused. I wish it was the other way around.
Yeah.
I wish Jane was in charge.
Yeah.
What she's doing is, to the best of my knowledge, fairly unprecedented.
Yeah.
And consequently utterly fucking pointless because she's asking for expressions of interest, not letters of no confidence.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not. It means nothing.
It's going to run for a week. Yeah, exactly. It's going to run this week down till the press get another story, till Trump does something insane again or whatever to distract them. I think they're just running the clock down. I mean, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Because, we could end up with a Miliband. Dark Horse.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know because when you read the media, it's so fucking biased one way or the other. They're all trying to create their own stories. There's no real... It's really difficult to get to the truth, exactly. So a lot of people saying it's Wes Streeting or nothing. A lot of people saying it's Burnham. Burnham got on a train this afternoon, apparently, to London, and all the media were at Euston Station when he arrived. It's like, fuck me.
Somebody whose name escapes me, I did retweet him before, put a post out because somebody had reported that Burnham was on a train to London.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't... Iqbal somebody. Anyway, they just put... Euston, we have a problem.
Very good. Like it. I like that. Gotta love a decent pun, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's just... I mean, we might end up doing an emergency pod tomorrow because he's resigned, but I just don't see it. I don't see why he would, with, as you say, with Catherine West gathering these names of backbenchers, a couple of front bench. No cabinet members, have there? Jess Phillips,
yeah.
Yeah.
She's the first.
She's the first and only cabinet member.
If it was going to take off, I would expect a couple more by close of play today.
Yeah, exactly. Going by the Johnson timeline of events when it all kicked off with him, and Truss as well. But I don't know. I just don't see. There's what have they got? About 100 MPs that have said maybe you should resign.
It was 83, I think, last time I saw. But
was
just
okay.
Pencil me in for probably that.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't really mean anything because, there's no. It has to go to the PLP and all this sort of stuff, and
I didn't realise until Mike Dix, bless him, put me right in the chat. I thought the 1922 committee was like a whole parliamentary process, but it was just a Tory thing. It was how the Tories worked it.
Yeah, that's just. And
now this is a Labour. I didn't realise it was a party-specific thing. I thought it was just how government worked.
Yeah. No, I think that's just Tories.
But there's a different process for Labour altogether.
Mm.
I need to stop learning things. It makes me head hurt.
It's good to
Not
learn.
knowing things makes it hurt even more.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's better to know things. What are we doing? Do you want to wrap up and come back? Or, yeah, yeah. Why not? Because we still haven't really. There's quite a bit to cover for reform still, and America.
Yeah.
And I've got some bits and bobs as well I'd like to talk about, other things. So,
and I've got a horrendous story from last week that nobody knows about.
Yeah, that's true. You teased me with that one earlier and I still don't know. So yeah, come back in the next
double
episode.
Teasing you. I'll tell you in a minute.
So yeah, let's wrap it up. Thanks for listening to this one.
Please like, share, subscribe.
Do that, please. And then join us in the next episode where we shall talk about all those other things that we just mentioned.
Yeah.
Right.
Bye.
See you in a bit. Bye.